Happy Witchy Weed Wednesday! I pulled over on the side of this street to show you this giant stand of poison hemlock, or conium maculatum, and that's our plant of choice for the day. I've said it before, and you'll hear me say it constantly and repeatedly, that if you see a plant that has umbrella-shaped flowers and you don't know what it is, don't touch it. A lot of really nasty, poisonous, and photoreactive plants like wild parsnip, giant hogsbane, and this guy, or poison hemlock with these bright red spots to help identify him as, are in this family. So always exercise caution. And you can see all down this waterway, there are all these of varying sizes. They kind of just fill up this field. It's extremely invasive and taking over a lot of the you call it waste areas or roadside spaces here around Michigan and some other states as well. It's kind of running away from us. And it starts off life as those tiny little leaf clusters on the ground, and it eventually will grow up to this monstrosity, or 7 feet of poison. And so they have a 2-year life cycle. So if you see some carrot-looking leaves that look large and are also red and spotty growing in your garden, always exercise caution and never put anything in your mouth until you can ID its species. So you can see here it has a lot of really beautiful characteristic pinnately compound leaves, which has a single leaf strand in the middle with other leaves growing off the side of it, and these umbrella-shaped flowers. You can distinguish this from wild carrot or Queen Anne's lace in that Queen Anne wears a collar, poison hemlock does not. Queen Anne also has more of like a circular clustered flower, whereas you just saw poison hemlock has these little mini umbrellas. Inside of each umbrella is those little their own little sticks that are very distinct from the rest of the flower. Now, spiritually speaking, you'll hear people say that this plant can help liberate your soul from your body for astral travel. It can do that literally and permanently, so don't use this plant. Even though you saw me touch it a moment ago, it is toxic to the touch as well as being eaten, so try not to handle it. I'm going to go wash my hands profusely when I'm done doing this video. But use extreme caution with this guy. It paralyzes your lungs and stops you from being able to breathe. And yes, it is a plant that killed Socrates. So there are a lot of things you can use for astral travel or even psychotropic assistance that are not going to kill you in the process. So once again, plants might look gentle, but they can be very scary. So always be safe and exercise caution. I will see you all next week. If you have comments, go ahead, or questions, either or, go ahead and drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See you next week.